You guys know how there's that, how people disagree on things, like on topics, like they one group think this opinion on one topic, and the other group that thinks disagrees, or they think another way and another solution or something, and yeah. But sometimes people from one group, they attack verbally or physically or on cyber because they, the other group doesn't agree or, doesn't, accept their agenda or something like that. And, on various topics over decades, this kind of stuff has happened, or, yeah. And even nowadays, this thing it's always happened, and you know, it's it should be like important to agree to disagree, but when there's a certain fact that is actually true, or actually thing that actually is actually accurate, but some people they disagree, and and things, the other group makes things toxic, and yeah, and just because there's put feelings over actual facts, and yeah, that stuff happened. So let me tell you about something I saw on Facebook called 6 or 9 examples. So what happens is a person draws a number on the ground. On one, if you look at it from one side, it looks like a 6, but if you see it on the opposite side, it looks like a 9. And of course, from one side, yeah, you know how some numbers, the most common one is, the only one actually is, it could look like, 6 or 9 is the only like single digit number that could look like one, like a 6 or a 9. So on one side, a person says 6, but the opposite, the person looking at the person who said 6 says it's a 9. So in description, it says, yeah, there's no right or wrong answer, but those lines are crossed out and says, but what if it's intended to be a certain number? So let me show you an example. So I draw this out on Microsoft Notepad. So it was like something like this. Person right here says it's 6. Person right here, and it's 9. Yeah. But just because they disagree, but maybe it was a 6, maybe it was a 9. But you have to look at the actual truth and learn to accept that the actual fact is, yeah, it is actually a certain thing, and you may disagree on it, but it's actually a certain answer, and you just gotta understand. I mean, you can disagree, but you gotta accept the fact that this is actually true. And our society today, people are so they choose to put their feelings over the actual facts, and and that's why the this new generation, the later Gen Z people and the millennials have been more chosen to put feelings over facts instead of learning to accept that this is actual fact, but I just don't like it. But and you know, so knowing the answer to you know, don't like, and you know, scared of. So you gotta understand, I don't like it over. No, it's wrong because you know some people just see it that way. So you gotta understand. But in the 6 or 9, you know, example, maybe the person who yeah, drew it, it could be intended to be a 6, or intended to be a 9. So you gotta understand that fact, okay? So no, you can't just say, oh, I think it's it's actually this answer is right because I feel it that this one, and oh, you're all wrong because. And this way, you have to have you know, proof that, and literally ask the person who actually, you know, look up proof. And sometimes, you know, even you have the right answers and even back your answers, people, yeah, they won't, yeah, they won't understand. Even though you said let's agree to disagree, yeah. They'll put their feelings in front and act all toxic. They'll try to get people to understand the fact that, you know, explain the 6 or 9 situation. And let them know that this was the reason that the person who, you know, drew this or created this or intended to be this, it was actually this, and not to get your feelings over the actual truth that, you know, the person who, you know, did or make it or whatever, do it or whatever it was. And you know, this new generation, they need to learn better. So if you want to tell them, you know, explain it. You know, tell them about the 6 or 9, you know, example. And you know, this could really solve a lot of communication situations. You know, between you know, either you're in a relationship or maybe a friendship or you know, whatever. Yeah.